Good morning, my friends. There's a little bit of street noise around me, and it's because I'm in my garden today. It's actually warm enough here in Chicago so that we can sit outside in our garden. I know that you guys are getting a little bit cooler. Here it's starting to get a little bit warmer. I have a story today for you. Would you like to hear it? So I'm sitting in the garden. You'll notice I got my glasses on. I was smart, put them on first. I've got my big giant cup of tea, see, with my pretty red bird on it. And we're sitting in the garden, and I think you might actually see a bird or a squirrel. I know that there's a nest in this big tree right behind me of robins, and so we're waiting to see. They probably are laying eggs and getting ready, so we'll have to take a look and see. The book we have today is called Alma and How She Got Her Name. Now, I don't know if you guys know anything about how you got your names. My first name is Lisa, and I was named after my great-grandmother. Her name was Alicia. She was Dutch, and so her name was Alice. But my grandmother and my mom sort of changed it around a little bit and made it into Lisa. So I was named after my grandmother. Who are you named after? Here we go. Let's take a look. This is Alma and How She Got Her Name by Juana Martinez-Neal. And look, it has a big medal on it. Do you remember what that means? Right. It's a Caldecott medal, and so the Caldecott medals are for the artwork, so it's for the pictures in the story. All right, here we go. All right, can you see? Alma, Sofia, Esperanza, Jose, Pura Candela had a very long name. Too long if you asked her. "My name is so long, Daddy, it never fits," Alma said. "Ah, come here," he said. "Let me tell you the story of your name, and then you decide if you think it fits." "Sophia was your grandmother," he began. "She loved books, poetry, jasmine flowers, and of course me. She was the one who taught me how to read." There's Sophia right there. "Well, I love books and flowers, and you too, Daddy." "I am Sophia." "Esperanza was your great-grandmother," he continued. "She hoped to travel, but never left the city where she was born. Her only son grew up to cross the 7 seas. Wherever her sailor son went, so did Esperanza's heart." "The world is so big. I want to see it, Daddy. You and me together. I am Esperanza." "Jose was my father," Alma's daddy said. "He was an artist with a big family like many people had back then. Early each morning, he walked to the mountains and the plazas to paint everyday life. Sometimes I went along, and your grandfather taught me to see and love our people." "I wake up every day early, and I draw a lot too. This morning I drew a kitty for you, Daddy." "I am Jose." "Ipura was your great aunt. She believed that the spirits of our ancestors are always with us, watching over us. When you were born, She tied a red string around your wrist, a charm to keep you safe. Hello, Pura. It's me, Alma. Candela was your other grandmother. She always stood up for what was right. You see the words here? Escucha. That means listen. You need to listen. Piensa means you need to think. Denuncia. Speak up. I am Candela. I love the story of my name. Now tell me about Alma, Daddy. Where does that come from? Oh, I picked the name Alma just for you. You are the first and the only Alma, and you will make your own story. Alma Sofia Esperanza Jose Pura Candela. That's my name, and it fits me just right. I am Alma, and I have a story to tell. Alma. Now there's a little note at the back from the author. Remember the author's name was Juana Martinez-Neal? Yeah, here's a note from her with another picture of our friend Alma with a book that says Mi Historia. That means my story, my history, my who I am. All right, a note from Juana, the author, to you. My name is Juana Carlita Martinez Pizarro. My father named me Juana after his mother Juana Francisca. My mother chose the name Carla to honor the memory of her uncle Carlos. My father was a man of decisions, so when it was time to register my birth, he changed Carla to Carlota on the birth certificate. He was convinced that Juana Carlota was the mighty name that he wanted for his daughter. Thanks to that change, I got stuck with what I thought was the most old-fashioned, harsh, ugly, and way too Spanish name in all of Lima, Peru, where I grew up. Little did I know that later on, after I moved to the United States, it would feel unique and remind me every day of where I come from. What is the story of your name? What story would you like to tell? I'm looking forward to hearing your stories when we all get back together again, because I miss those stories. I miss the things that you guys tell me. So, think about that. Ask your mom and dad, what is the story of your name? How did they decide what your name was? What is the story that you would like to tell? What is your historia? All right. That is my story for today, my friends. I am missing you. I am sitting in my garden waiting for the robin to come and visit and hoping to see you again soon. Be good.